How do you explain the total domination early on in this game compared to the other games? There's usually no momentum from game to game, but you guys just were flying from the start.
Yeah, I think last game we came out pretty well in the third period, and probably had our best period. Obviously, the playoffs and overtime, and I think that was a nice reminder of how we can play when we are urgent and desperate. And we wanted to come out with that same mindset tonight, and I thought we did a great job of that.
Calvin, is that the best team, or is that the best game your team's played all season, do you think?
I'd say so. Right from the puck drop, he said it. We wanted to be desperate, like third period and overtime last game, and we did it for 60 minutes. And it was one of those games where you could get away from it because it wasn't going in the net. And credit to their goalie, he played fantastic. But we didn't stray away from the game plan and got rewarded for it in the end and buckled down.
I'm going to make you feel a little awkward here. The guy next to you has not played for 10 months. We know he's a great athlete. Are you surprised how quickly he's gotten up and running and how effective he's been in the series?
I'm not surprised at all. He is a fantastic athlete, actually, but no, he's great. He was making a home in the crease tonight, and a couple of big goals. Obviously, the goal in Game 3 to who knows what would have happened if that doesn't go in, and then obviously tonight after they score to get that one back. He's been fantastic and a huge addition.
Evander, incredibly direct game from your group tonight, going to the crease, taking the puck in there. Is that something you just found from Game 4, Game 3, and just exploited it to the extreme degree tonight by just all night long in the crease?
Yeah, like I said, we wanted to play, pedal on the gas type hockey. We did that from the get-go. You look at their record here at home and how tough of a team they are at home, and knowing we have to eventually win a game here if we want to win this series. And I thought we had a nice, simple mindset. We got pucks to the net. We got people to the net. Like Pick said, we stayed in the fight. We didn't get frustrated, even though they scored first. And we're outplaying them. We keep doing what we're supposed to be doing, and eventually we get rewarded.
Evander, we're going to flip things around and get you to talk about Calvin here. Given how well you guys played, how would you describe his performance in the net tonight?
Yeah, I mean, the first period, I don't know if they had maybe 3 to 5 shots, and I'm not a goalie, but I can imagine it's hard to stay sharp. And Pix has done a great job for us all year in staying ready and staying sharp. And the moment never seems to be too big for him. They're pressing at the end, and he's standing solid in the crease. And obviously, he's coming to this series and did a big boost and done an incredible job for us.
And Calvin, what does it mean to you to be in this position, winning games or helping your team win games at this time of year?
Yeah, I want to pitch in any way I can. Obviously, getting the start in Game 3, being down 2-0, you just want to take it one game at a time, and those were kind of roller coaster ride games. But coming back here 2-2, we felt good about where we were at and how we finished off last game, and we carried it over tonight, and the next one's going to be the hardest.
Evander, just in the back here. Congrats on the win. It seemingly looks like your presence is growing on almost on a shift-by-shift basis. Since coming into this series, is that how you feel right now, and where is your confidence level since returning after injury?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, my first game back, I didn't really have any expectations. I just wanted to do my best, and after I kind of got through that game, Game 3, I felt night and day, and just wanted to continue to build off that. And I thought Game 4 I was better, and tonight felt better, and so just want to continue to get better and grow my game.
Evander, can you talk about the persistence this team showed tonight, just not letting up throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, we had a total team effort, up and down our lineup, all 60, goalie out. Everybody battled. There was a lot of guys blocking shots at the end there, laying it on the line. And I think when we play like that, when we keep our foot on the gas, we're a really, really hard team to beat. And then our skill takes over. Obviously, we have some incredibly talented players. So if we can continue to replicate that type of a game, even 90% of it, I like our chances most nights.
And Calvin, one for you. Does this feel any different this year when stepping into this position than it did last year?
I mean, it's sooner in the playoffs, I guess. And towards the end of the regular season, I got a decent amount of games to feel, ready. Last year I was off for quite a while before I stepped in against Vancouver, but felt ready to go Game 3. I know I just got to go out and do my job, and, we've been playing well since I've been in there, so it's been good.
Vander, you've been here for the last few years in this series so often, right? It's only natural you put some major doubt into these guys after a fourth straight year. Just your thoughts on trying to show them you got their number. I mean, is there anything to that at all? Because now you're in an elimination situation.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the beginning of the series, I kind of mentioned it a couple of interviews ago. We were coming off the road, and I kind of had to wait on the road a long time to start the playoffs. And I felt games 1 and 2, we were kind of still in regular season mode. And then we got back to Edmonton, in front of our home fans. And I think, we obviously being down 2-0, we're obviously there's a sense of urgency on top of that, coupled with our energy in our building. So I think we've used that to our advantage. We've kind of snapped our mindsets back into playoff mode. And, we've won 3 straight. We still have a ton of work to do in Game 6. And hopefully we can use that same energy and that same passion that we played with tonight and in Game 4 and 3 in Game 6.
But again, to put that doubt in the team's mind.
Yeah, I mean, look, we beat them 3 straight times. Obviously, they're coming into this series and they want to end that. And for us, we've now pushed back, and we want to finish the job again.
Calvin, whose jersey were you wearing the last time you had 4 playoff starts in a row?
Say that again? What do you mean?
What jersey were you wearing the last time you had?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played a ton of playoff hockey, to be honest. It would be Seattle, probably. Yeah, in junior.
Seattle in junior?
Yeah.
So, we know you came in, you're the backup on this team, but you're not the backup now. You're starting, and you're no doubt starting the next game. At your age, with what you're doing in this season, does it all seem a little surreal sometimes?
You asked me the same question last year, I feel like, but no, but no, I mean, I played a decent amount this year. It feels good. Obviously, getting your name called upon early, and I just want to go out and do my job. I've been saying it all year, and playing behind our team, it's a blessing for me, and I just want to keep continuing to do what I can do and help the team win.
Age is just a number.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Evander, kind of over here. Two topics for you. One, they've run their top 4D quite a bit, especially in the first 4 games. Do you guys have any added, I mean, every forechecker wants to get a hit, but do you have any added emphasis on wearing them down, given how much they've used those guys? And secondly, as far as the West goes, you guys haven't let a team off the mat. I think 6 series, every time you've got to 3 wins, you've gotten the 4th. What are you guys looking to do to continue that in Game 6?
Well, to answer the first part of your question, I mean, we know they're playing 4D. I think for the last 8 minutes of the third period, they had a forward back there. So, I don't know. Whoever they have back there, we're trying to obviously impose our will and be strong and make things difficult on every player on the ice. With regards to being up 3-2, obviously when you have a team down, you want to put them away. You don't want to give them life, and that's going to be our mindset going into Game 6.